Greetings, Star Trek Fleet Commanders. I am the Angry Rhino. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Looking on the screen here, yeah, I'm in the Delphic Expanse over here, taking a break from this mirror universe garbage, we'll call it. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem too hard, but goddamn, too many currencies. So let's go to another loop or loops that have lots of currencies. Yeah. Oh, what I'm going to talk to you about today is maybe a way for at least the NX-01 part of the Xindi loop, way to kind of cheese it. We'll go with that because using what I think is probably the best way to describe Leslie and how he affects hostile grinding, cheese it. Captain ability. This is with synergy, so with an extra 5%. As long as a ship's hull health is under 35% of its value at the beginning of combat, Leslie restores it by 10% at the end of each round. Again, 5% at base, 10% with Moreau on the side. Note that. Yes, not Pike Moreau, but Leslie Moreau. So getting some of that piercing reduction, which will essentially increase your mitigation. Leslie's officer ability. Oh, increase experience gained when you're on battleships. Oh, yay. Thank you so much. And Nero. Burning. Every time the ship strikes the opponent with a weapon attack, Nero has a 50% chance of burning it for 2 rounds. Oh, I thought it was 3 rounds, but it is 2 rounds. Oh, well. But the idea of this crew is that you don't die. At least during the battle, because Leslie will be restoring your hull health. Yes, several other content creators have explained it, but, I'm kind of just starting the NX-01 loop, so I'll explain this to you in my way. This almost the same, but maybe a little different. And why I say in combat, yes, with, I think similarly to Tal, right? Tal's hull stripping doesn't last outside of battle. If you can kill the opponent inside of combat, then it takes effect. But if he drops off 40% of the opponent's hull and you don't end up killing the opponent, that 40% that came off from burning no longer applies. Difference here is this is for your ship. So all that hull that Leslie will be repairing for you goes away after combat. So if your original hull is all gone, you die. But there are certain things that allow you to still win the battle and gain the rewards for killing certain enemies, who I have below here. A little bit of a debate, and does kind of depend on how many crew slots you have below. You see I have Renaissance Man, Doctor for more loot, and Protocol 12 Chapel, increasing my isolytic cascade. Now that is a way to add a little bit extra damage so that maybe this battle will go less than 100 rounds. Leslie will heal you for 100 rounds, but burning only does 1% a round. When that 100 round comes, are you going to win and get the loot, or are you going to lose and not get anything? Well, depends on how the RNG goes. It depends on what your philosophy is. Some people say, oh, I get the loot regardless. I'm like, well, I've heard differently. Also, I don't use Leslie much, so I haven't got a damn clue. I've just been doing stuff. Take a look at the path here. Yes, I have gone into the 40 systems and the 42 and even the 44. You see how I skipped the 46 and the 48s here because I've been doing the Leslie Cheezit Crew. Tried the 50s to start off with. Trying to figure out what hostile you can actually kill. well, I can do the 50s. I think I did the 50s in 44 rounds. The 51s, I think it was like 51 rounds. So maybe it was 55 rounds. So I'm thinking, hey, let's go try the 53s. You can see I have 3 tokens. Yes, I have not been having to use my tokens to get the loot for this NX-01 loop. Why? Hopefully, you're going to find out. Even though you have this crew on, technically, you have a 30% chance to fail because of the damn go-home cannon. That go-home cannon pops, then, I mean, you're dead. It doesn't matter, Leslie, no Leslie, whatever. It does too many billions and billions of damage, and it kills you anyway. This ability right here. To start a combat, hostile has a 30% chance to fire its heavy artillery on the 5th weapon of each round. Wait, each round? I thought it was the first round. That is each round. Okay, cool. Alright, so let's find the battleship, and you can see 444,000. That's why, you know, it can allow you to not have to do this every day. Because if you win, that's a lot of loot. This is assuming you have the favor that has plus 200% loot for a total of 300%. Alright, so let's attack. And yes, I'm going after the battleships here, not the interceptors. Fingers crossed. Oh, look at that. He's dead. How about that? And I am also dead. But you see how it's green up here? I won. Check the battle log here. That's odd. Did I not lose any health? What? Or did he repair so much? I don't know. 1.5 million of this. What is this? Tech modules. Loot that's more specific to the Xindi Aquatics. Because, of course, they couldn't just go with the Xindi scraps. Good God. God damn you. And your damn shit with all your currencies. Good thing about killing these battleships. Rare choice opportunity chips. You're going to want those. I will discuss that in a later video. And look, more tech models. Another 88,000. That's why you do that. 64 rounds. And why some people think that you may want Paris below deck. That's because you're going to want to get really high mitigation. Well, what do I have? Here you got a 2.2 million shot here, and I mitigate 1.4 million of that. So what is that? 2/3? About 2/3? Sure. Meh. But my idea is, especially with Chapel, see how, look at my isolated damage. Doing more damage. I'm helping that burnout. And since I was able to do that on the first try, let's try it again. Right? You do have a 30% chance of failing, but, and you know what? Let's go bigger. Got 2 tokens. I mean, it's only a 30% chance to fail, supposedly. Might as well go bigger, because obviously I can do the 53s. I got 1.5 million loot. I got enough loot for, what, like 5 days? Because I'm only tier 2. Now, will you be able to do this at tier 2? You know, I mean, I'm level 59. I got how much research and how much whole health. You know, there is a chart somewhere, isn't there? That based on your hull health, where the higher probability of you winning is. Can you push up to the 55s if you only got, let's say, 51 million hull health? I don't remember. But that is why you see me started with the 50s. And I went up to the, I could do the 50s. And then I tried the 51s. Well, I can do them. So I'm progressing around here. I'm covering my own ass by maybe starting a little lower than I may have needed to. And yes, I am being choosy because you can see the loot is not all the same. You might as well get the most loot that you can. So 646 there with that guy. 650. 661. Okay, well, I'm going to come kill you now. Go that way. Damn ship. All right, let's see. Everybody cross your fingers. Even though this isn't in real time for you. Did I get him? Did I get him? Hey, look at that. I got him. Holy shit. With my RNG, did I just get 2 of them? Holy shit. Wow. Wow. 2.25 million. Another 130,000 of the tech modules and another 10 rare opportunity chips. How many rounds did this go? 76 rounds. See, it's actually going up about what? 12, 11-ish each hostile tier. I probably have enough oomph to get to 57s, assuming I can even get there. And I can't get... Wow, Jesus. I need almost another 200 warp range. Lame. But, again, since I'm sitting here, video is not too long. Try it again. Might as well, right? What's the harm? Pull this. It's Sunday, so, I'm doing my little discovery event. Oh, I know one thing I don't want to forget to tell you. The NX-01 has its own field training. So, of course, it won't show me some of the extra stuff I've gotten. You can get a few extra warp tokens in here. Construct the NX-01, you get a few extra there. Defeat Xindi reptilian hostiles. It doesn't tell me how many, but, go if you can get some more stuff here. I don't know what the hell it was. Opportunity chips, little shipability activation thing. Some of these even put in NX-01 parts so you can tear up the ship a little faster. It gives a little boost to the refinery, at least in the early goings of it. See another one over here where I got the tokens to enter the space. Activate the Enterprise's NX-01 ability. Make those systems that you can't see visible, though you had to have been to the system already. This was 10 times. Spend tech modules. I don't remember which one that was. Xindi aquatic hostiles. I want to say this was like 20 or 50. Spend Xindi craps and Xindi bounties. I don't know, but I mean, I've been doing it for several months because it just took me so long to get the NX-01. See, I've already gotten this one already. I've already spent enough Ex-Borg credits, though I haven't spent enough opportunity chips. Again, something I will go over in a later video. And defeat hostiles, total 10,000. Okay. But something they have been doing recently, especially with some of the ships, give you a little bit of a boost, let's say, in the early goings of it. It can do that. Scanning. There you go. Thank you. 648. That was one of the lower ones, wasn't it? Well, there's a 650 guy. See, well, he was the next bid. Everybody else was 640 something. Oh no, wait. Oh, 668 guy. Get him. Go 3 for 3. 3 for 3. 3 for 3. 3 for 3. Didn't get it. Just tell because the banner didn't pop up. I mean, of course I wasn't going for 3 for 3 on this video. Excuse me. It would have been wonderful to go 3 for 3 in this video, because definitely kind of ran into an argument. But a new teammate apparently thinks this doesn't work. Like, the numbers just don't add up or whatever. Oh, thank you, Mr. Virus and Threat Protection, for interrupting my video. I mean, yeah, okay, so I lost that one, but I went 2 for 3 here, and I got, yeah, because I went to the 53 first. Look, I mean, 1.5 million there, and then here it was, how much was it? I don't even remember, 2.25 million. So I got more than almost 4 million of this tech garbage. Fuels my refinery for how long? So yeah, I hate it. I hate it's the Cheezit Crew. I hate that Leslie's sourcing isn't great. Does have a few spots. Crucible of War chests, he is in those. And yes, I know Crucible War is not up right now. Also, you remember these dumbass things? This Elite Federation recruit. There he is. Is it worth it for you? I know these chests cost more than the regular ones, but can't source Leslie anywhere else. You can buy the Shakedown Crew pack, which is X amount of dollars. I said no. It's relatively cheap. It's like $5 or $10, but it's like, no. No. He's an uncommon officer. You don't even make uncommon officers anymore because you don't think there's any value in that. I think there's more value in making rare and epic officers. Source the uncommon officers. I don't know, whatever. Alright, so to wrap this up here, let me go repair this and I can take you in here with the crew. Depending on you and your research, yes, you may want to put a mitigation officer below. I did not. I went with Doctor and Chapel. Doctor, because you do want the extra loot. Yeah, you're getting 300%, but you know what? Another 30% is good too. So maybe that's not even necessary, right? Not that Chapel's necessarily necessary anyway. Necessarily necessary. Sure, yeah. A little bit of redundancy, but it kind of works. Here's how you can get a whole bunch of tech modules. Do think Nero is a little better than Giorgio just because the consistency of Nero, yes, early on, first round or two, maybe you're not going to get burned, but you know what? For the rest of the battle, you're going to get it with Nero. Just because he has more chances to activate. And if you don't get the burn in the first round, it's fine. Because a third of the time, you're going to get blowed up anyway. Regardless of what your burn does for you. Your burn is just your damage here. This is the crew you want to use on your NX-01 to get you a bunch of Zindi Aquatic bullshit. So comment below. Have you tried this crew? Do you like it? Have you had more success with, let's say, a Giorgio than Nero? Because the way I see it, Nero is better. And who do you prefer below Dex? Yeah, I understand some of you may want the mitigation officer. I don't know that you necessarily need it because Leslie's repairing your hull. So just, you know, add some extra damage in there just to make sure you can win before 100 rounds. You remove that from the equation, you know. Win before 100 rounds. And of course, Doctor. Is that what you like? See? It does work. I don't know who told you it didn't work. You know who I'm talking to. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I am the Angry Rhino. Shields up, Commanders.